How's it going, everyone? As you guys know, I joined Bitcoin Magazine in the end of April. It's an exciting job to be at, but I want you guys to be at the Bitcoin conference. So make sure to get your tickets by going to b.tc/conference. That's b.tc/conference. Use the promo code YTMAG, as in YouTube Magazine, for 21% off. The best promo code in the business. Since I joined Bitcoin Magazine, I love working for a Bitcoin only company. It's great to work with other like-minded Bitcoiners. Make sure that I can see you there with other great Bitcoiners such as Preston Pish, Stephen Livera, even President of El Salvador, Bukele, will be there for Bitcoin 2022. That is, go to b.tc/conference and use code YTMAG at checkout for 21% off your conference tickets. Hope to see you guys there. Have a good one. Need Bitcoin support? The pros at Coinbase Connect are here to help. Learn about self-custody, privacy, mining, lightning payments, and much more. Simply go to coinbase.com/connect and schedule a one-on-one video call with a Bitcoin pro. Take your knowledge to the next level by connecting with a pro on coinbase.com today. Please check out episode 41 with Adam O, aka Denver Bitcoin on Twitter, episode 46 with Hodl Tarantula, or episode 49 with Adam Meister. All are pros you can connect with at coinbase.com connect today. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. My name is Chris Alema, and I am an amateur investor. This podcast is my open source journal of everything I learn about investing and wealth management. I'm here to explore the key concepts, market dynamics, and investing strategies that will assist you on the path towards financial independence and financial literacy. My mission is to build us from amateurs to experts. All suggestions are my own, and I recommend that you should do your own research before taking any investment advice. See you in this week's episode. I hope you enjoy. Hello, everyone. How's it going? This is episode 64 of the Amateur Investors Podcast. Pleasure to have you guys back. I know I kind of had a bunch of cancellations of guests, or a cancellation of a guest for this week. So it's another solo episode, going to be another short one, but really excited for the upcoming weeks for all the guests that I'm going to be having coming up. So a lot to talk about. This is currently January 24th of 2022. There's kind of a lot of blood in the streets, as they call it. Last week and into this week, there was a lot of sell-off in terms of tech, in terms of Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, in terms of the NASDAQ. As of right now, I know a lot of the Fiat economists are saying, oh, Bitcoin crashed. You know, it's never good for anything. It crashed from $69,000 all the way down to $33,000 at one point during the day. But if you look at the price chart right now in bitbo.io, it's sitting right now. This is in the evening. This is around 9 o'clock at night, $36,000, which is more than the average person's salary. If you're thinking minimum wage, you know, if you're making $15 an hour, I know that's above minimum wage, and you're making $30,000 a year for $2,000 or for 2,000 hours worth of work. So this is still higher than the salary of most minimum wage workers, and if they were to put their whole salary into Bitcoin right now. So as I always recommend and see, you know, this is a great buying opportunity. As of right now, you can get $2,771 or $2,772 sats per US dollar right now. So it's a great opportunity to buy the dip. I know I'm still dollar cost averaging. I'm hoping this can stay at this low price, that I can get my payment on Friday and buy the dip with it. So I think it would be an awesome opportunity. You know, I don't care about the Bill Gates, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Elon Musks of the world. This is not what Bitcoin's for. Bitcoin's for freedom. Bitcoin is for the little guy or girl. It is something that I hope the masses, as in the people that have a lot less money, are able to get into as the best store of value of all time. I know a lot of people are learning about the stock market or learned about the stock market in 2020, learned about 401ks, Roth IRAs, learned about all those things while the crash happened, and kind of learned about finance and investing where you had a lot more time. People didn't have as much time to go out. You know, there's only so much you can watch on Netflix before you get bored. But while Bitcoin's getting hampered, and, you know, of course, all the fiat economists are like, oh, it's a bad store of value, blah, 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 blah. I mean, if you look at it, So just the current day, it's up actually 1% on the day. If you look at the last 7 days, it's down about 15%. If you look at the month, it's down about 28%. So it's a lot. But when you look at Bitcoin as a whole, if you look at year to date, I think it's probably 23% down. But if you look at it year over year, it's up 11% still. So that's still very good, where gold is flat. And then also you have to compare it to other assets right now. Obviously, the S&P 500 right now is sitting at, in the 1 month chart, it's down 8%. It's down about $400 or 400 points, excuse me. If you look at the NASDAQ's even getting more of a hampering over the last month. It's about down 15.5 points, or 15.5 percentage points. And there's just been a lot of sell off, especially in the tech sector. A lot of people are very nervous. As of right now, I'm recording this on Monday night. I know Jerome Powell is going to be talking about what the Fed notes are and what the Federal Reserve is planning on doing. I know many people, I forget if it was Lawrence Lepard, who we had on the podcast earlier, said you can't taper a Ponzi. I forget if it was Max or Stacy Herbert or Max Kaiser. I forget, one of the three of them said that. And it's so true. Obviously, a lot of people think that the Fed keeps saying, they're going to do 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 6 rate hikes of the interest rates. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's, they can keep saying that, but as they said, you can't taper a Ponzi. Even if they just reduce the QE, they were doing $120 billion in bond buybacks. That's the Fed is buying bonds from the market to prop up the equity markets. And they dropped it down to $105 billion a couple months ago. I don't even think they can. I know mathematically they cannot even stop buying the bonds that they're doing right now. Yes, they maybe can bring it down slightly, but they can't go to zero. And then if they're expecting to stop buying the bonds and then just bring the interest rates up, that means they're going to have to buy even more bonds per month. So, 120 billion while the interest rates are pegged at zero is fine. But if they raise interest rates, they're going to have to buy even more bonds in order to prevent defaulting, because the debt balloon is so much bigger than what it currently is. I know we currently had Greg Foss on the Bitcoin Magazine live show today. He was hilarious, always coming in with great wisdom and great knowledge with my hosts, Alex McShane and Q. They were talking to him, and it was a really, really good episode. So I highly recommend, if you're listening to this on Wednesday, this would be on Monday, January 24th, Bitcoin Magazine Live. It was episode 24. Great episode where Greg Foss was talking about it. So, I'm still bullish. I mean, when you look at right now, where's the hash rate? I'm trying to look for the hash rate. So the hash rate, the difficulty adjustment, hash rate, where is the difficulty adjustment? Oh, so last difficulty adjustment. So this was about a week ago, or no, about a few days ago. The last difficulty adjustment went up 9.32%. As of right now, if the difficulty adjustment were to occur, it's going to occur in another week and a half or thereabout. It's going to be going down about 3%. But to have 10% of your hash rate come up, that's a huge amount. I know people normally say hash rate and price are correlated. Price is normally a lagging indicator of the hash rate, but it's definitely interesting. And, a lot of people are saying, oh, Bitcoin's getting hammered. Oh, it's bad, blah, 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 blah. Well, they're complaining, but when you compare it to all other assets, all other assets are getting crushed right now. Probably the only thing that I can think of right now is maybe real estate, which, it's kind of a lagging indicator as well. I just don't think there's enough demand on the market to meet the housing prices. I have a couple of friends that are trying to look to buy houses right now, and, prices are still going for well above what they're worth. So while the stock market, the bond market, the crypto markets, Bitcoin all take a beating, the housing market will see its day in a coming year or so. Once things start opening back up, more people are trying to move, potentially as people try and leave more restrictive places. I know COVID kind of seems like it's coming to an end. We're coming up on the 2-year mark in March. But, with Omicron lingering around and stuff like that, it remains to be seen what's going to happen next. But as we open back up, or if things go back into more restrictions, if there's another variant that we're not expecting or no one knows about, that remains to be seen. But like I said, I think Bitcoin, it's a great time to buy. If you love Bitcoin at 69,000 or 64,000 or in the 50s or 60s or whatever it may be, you should love Bitcoin at 36,000, because the fundamentals of it haven't changed. If anything, this is your time to hit your stacking goals. If you want to get to 1 Bitcoin, if you want to get to 0.28 Bitcoin, if you want to get to 6.25 Bitcoin or 6.15 Bitcoin, whatever it may be, whatever your stacking goal is, this is a great opportunity to do it. Warren Buffett's famous quote, and I love saying it, is be greedy while others are fearful, and fearful while others are greedy. All these different things that you're looking at, why would you hate them when you were buying them at all-time highs? Okay, maybe if you're expecting them to dip lower, save some money on the side and then buy it when it dips, but don't try and time the market. It's about time in the market. And if things are on a 10%, 15%, 25% discount to what they were, or even more, 50% discount, if you're looking at it from all-time high down to the trough that we kind of fell to, that's a great buying opportunity. I think that's the time to take advantage of it. That's the time to attack it. And that's the time to, it's an accumulation game. Your goal should be to try to get as much Bitcoin as possible. So like I said, pretty much a short episode today. Just kind of wanted to talk on a few things like that. One thing before you go, Bitcoin Magazine, we are hosting the Bitcoin conference, the Bitcoin 2022 conference in Miami from April 6th through the 9th. It is going to be an absolute blast. Right now we have the code YTMAG or YTMAG, as in YouTube Magazine is what it stands for. If you want to get 21% off your tickets, the best and biggest discount in the business to get to the Bitcoin conference in Miami, April 6th to the 9th, Michael Saylor, President Bukele of El Salvador, Stefan Livera, Jimmy Song, you name it. All the big Bitcoiners are going to be there. It's going to be the biggest and best experience for Bitcoin. It's the Bitcoin Mecca. This discount goes away. By the time I do the next podcast, the discount will be gone. So definitely take advantage of the discount now. Prices are only going to go up. Discounts are only going to get smaller and or go away. So please, please, please get your tickets if you want to go. Do not wait. Hotel rooms are going up in price as well. They're booking up pretty quickly. So I know it's only a few months away, but get your tickets now. Have a blast. Use code YTMAG for 21% off. I hope you guys have a really good night, really good weekend. I'm really looking forward to the guests that I'm having on next week, the following week, middle of February. There's going to be a lot of really, really, really good guests coming on the show. So as always, thanks for supporting the amateur investors. Talk to you later, guys. Have a good one.